They record. Greetings, everyone. This is Ahmad Moradi. I'm with Mr. VJ, the CEO of
Hello.
And our conversation today is going to be about the use of KROOM as Innovation Hub. For the record, we have been involved with many activities around the platforms in various parts of the world, where we have featured and created hackathons, projects, participation. So what you're about to see right now is a screen share of some of the highlights of what can be done in what we call KROOM.
Okay. I got a question for you, sir.
Yes.
What is KROOM?
Well, in today's rapidly evolving business landscape, innovation is the key driver for success and startups, as you know. And this is also creates what we call creativity and productivity. A KROOM is designed to be a data clean room. A data clean room is an innovation hub that allows people to integrate technologies, services, platforms, cloud, CDNs, streaming, media services, embeddable HTML5 codes, widgets, to empower their own rooms with their own use cases and applications that it can create a variety of use cases. So in general, what is a KROOM? KROOM is originally designed for the K-media to start allowing its subscribers to read, watch, and meet. Next question is, what is a data clean room? So data clean room is to provide privacy environment for marketeers, for their partners, for the subscribers, to share sensitive enterprise data for a cross-publisher measurement, targeting, and deeper customer insights. While data clean room's potential or remedy for deprecation includes WOWs is appealing for the long term, but it still is a gradual journey. That is why it's called in a state of flux. And a data clean room comes out empty, typically like this, with nothing in it. And inside this room, then things starts happening. So the brands, they can decorate with their own logos, with their own colors, with their own themes, with their own settings, and then ultimately becomes why data clean room matters. According to Forrester, the truth about data clean room is that it allows partners to securely exchange data, okay, and then enable them to provide information in a secure format to their audience, to their subscriber. So what does the KROOM does? It enables the advertisers to create engagement on their KPI, to build a trusted environment, and also engage into what is called time insight, which is measuring the time, calculating how users encounter through mobile, laptop, through various CRM system or e-commerce or data lakes or data warehouse that they have. Now, one of the things about what is a data clean room is the use of it through what is known as CDP. The new mantra for the next generation of digital economy revolves around data and AI. So
what is a CDP, sir?
CDP stands for Client Data Platform.
Thank you.
CDP data platform allows the companies to create their own zero trust and create their own identity resolution and their own first-party data, connect all of those into a CDP network and use it for internal or external or licensing or marketing or distribution or connecting it to the second-party data or third-party data. That's why you see in here first-party data, third-party data. Example of a third-party data is Disney. For example, let's say you want to target Disney customers, right? You want to target all the Star Wars customers. How do you do that? You connect to Disney as a second party with your first party, and that allows them to provide first party and second party and target that audience collectively for you with permission. So Data clean rooms must have certain core elements. They must be security and privacy embedded in its tools. You cannot bring, example of that is HTTP. You cannot bring www unless they are secured socket layers. Robust process to enable meaningful privacy protection. There are many ways that we can create that because every solution have different opportunities. But generally speaking, from what we call zero trust, identity resolution, biometric, facial recognition, all the way to the privacy protection of the data, all of this becomes part of that process. And it changes by users' demand. So there are people that they want to deploy up to 5 layers of onion layer security. There are some people are happy with the first layer. Transparent data governance control is extremely important because data is the ruler, and the data, when it's fed into the AI, then it creates processes that the management can navigate operation and build self-governing analysis through the data, the report, and guidance that the system provides. Ideally speaking, a data clean room is perfect for marketing and media, guys. It is designed primarily with the advertising and media marketing and publisher in mind. That is what we call digital media room. And the digital media room, branded as KROOM, now enables them to provide audience privacy, customer insight, and create customer journey experience, unlike anything else that they have had. So if you want to summarize, what is a data clean room? It's a D2C channel. It's a direct to consumer, to the buyer. So if it's a B2B, it's a business to business. If it is a B2C, business to customers, or if it is D2C, it's direct to consumers. These are the terms that we use. Now, go ahead.
Can we go back to the earlier slide, sir, please? Thank you. Now, would it be correct to say that the marketing and media becomes an industry, audience and privacy becomes an industry, customer insight becomes an industry, the customer journey becomes an industry for startups as an innovation? Would that be a correct term?
Correct. Every one of these are science and technologies. Then when you add the element like AI to this kind of environment, it becomes a paradigm shift game changer, okay? So you want to make sure that when you apply this kind of things, you also create what we call KPI ideas, okay? So people can use that for their, not but respecting the user's privacy, and then building the data, that the data can be very insightful and help out to navigate the journeys without violation of the privacy, then builds unbelievable, unparalleled customer journeys. So this becomes more of a user experience, right? This becomes more of analytics, right, behind the scene. This becomes more security, privacy solutions, right? And this becomes marketing, advertising, streaming, influencers, speakers, education, IOTTs, all of this comes into this kind of categories. So you're correct.
Thank you.
So let's look at some of the examples of KROOMs that how it can be used, because there is one thing that is for sure. Cookies of second parties, third parties, and fourth parties will be gone. Only companies are allowed to keep their own cookies for their own website. So they have to resort to other ways to create connected advertising and connected TV. And that is why KROOM becomes an extremely powerful data clean room. Example of this room is like a showroom that you see for an auto dealer. This is where the data is empty, the room gets decorated.
Okay,
so,
would it be...
Go ahead.
Can we go back to the earlier slide, please? That one. Yeah. So would it be correct to say that kmedia.icdn.video is the virtual private cloud integrated with the interactive broadcast collaboration communication platform as a service, whereby now it can be used as the foundation fundamentally to create the innovation so that the startups can be built
To answer your question, yes, but there are two parts to it. As you recall in this presentation, when we were going into the CDP, this is the CDP, K-Media ICDN platform.
So you have got another layer now.
So this is the first layer of the cloud. Then you've got KROOM.ICDN video that becomes connected as a value chain. Sorry.
No, you missed the C.
Huh? Yeah.
You missed the C.
Right. And then that gives them the capability of getting to the K-Media platform. So they have to first register into the CDP, as just explained to you, okay, to create the privacy and security. And depending on their requirements, whether they want to choose a standard or premium, right, then they get connected to K-Media.
Right. So now we got the cloud, we got the platform, and we got the CDP.
Correct.
All this has already been invested in, R&D time spent, innovated. So now we can utilize this as a use case and start building the startups in Malaysia so that they are able to go and obtain and create the new jobs, new skill sets, then the new business models for themselves, and creating their whole new digital economy where they can now have their own growth formula and assist the nation in growing the digital economy. Now, would I be right to say that, sir?
Yes, sir. And some of the use cases that you can start manifesting ideas is like esports, for example, and creating capabilities, contests, programs where education and esports helps the next generation, because there are laws that are being passed in different countries about this kind of setting, in Europe, in Asia, in Malaysia, in other countries as well. So you probably know that. But there are more important things, because people want to move into Web 3.0, okay, the next generation. They want to move into metaverses. They want to be able to travel into the virtuality of an experience that otherwise would not be available. So KROOM enables them to mix and match and integrate different technologies together and create experiences that otherwise would not have been realized. KROOM can do multi-streaming, for example. And as you have seen in the past yourself, where we can create multi-point of streams, bring that inside a room and create watch parties for the audience. And obviously we have got that for European Broadcasting Union as a use case.
Right. So now,
go ahead.
So now KROOM can do multicast, simulcast, and unicast in real time.
And connected to many CDN service providers and supporting many players, including YouTube, Vimeo, JW players, Flow players, and many other industry standards.
Now that becomes an industry by itself. So just from the first slide until this slide number 14, we have already created about 20 to 30 industries just using KROOM platform.
Correct. Example of that again is what we did for Sony, for example, selling concerts. So you see those boxes up there, and these boxes are KROOMs. Okay, if you want to think of it, and the audience.
So those are all private boxes that the audience can enjoy in their privacy from KROOM. Right. And the podium is where the concert happens, where the public are. So and KROOM gives you the privatized viewing vision from a point where the normal general audience don't have. You have a better angle of vision.
And vision, privacy, security, features that otherwise the public doesn't have. So you always have what we call box, highly VIP, and so forth. And then you have people that they want to watch in general as a public. So this kind of capabilities can become very easily available through the use of KROOMs.
Okay, pretty much like the Royal London Albert Hall.
You got it. And then what happens, everybody gets to watch the content from their own rooms, and then multiple rooms, hundreds of rooms, thousands of rooms, millions of rooms can be created, and then they can watch it in their own privacy with their own friends, the same content that is being broadcasted. And also ideal for workplace, like you see in here. It can be an office, it can establish organization, you can collaborate, communicate, share content, make presentations, broadcast that content, or you can watch a movie. Okay, so you can post a video, movies, and then have people to choose what they want to watch, or you can sponsor a movie with a KPI for marketing, advertising, buy a pizza, get a movie, as an example. Or feature products or services for the small businesses to gateway for trade missions, for activities, for exhibits, for trade shows that otherwise would not have been available. And then you create the virtual presence in here that somebody can come to these rooms and engage with the owners or the clerk and shop.
So now the KROOM can be utilized as a virtual shop.
Example of this is a showroom, exactly, that you can have a virtual automobile showroom. You can talk to the representative. You can look at the makes and the models. You can discuss about what your preferences are. So your sales engagement becomes more effective than just a text message or a phone call. And mitigate travel time and distance because this car can ultimately be delivered at your house.
Right.
So this is example of that. Example of it for the education is immersive and expansive, because we have been doing that for many years, decades, bringing the professors and the students and the PhDs and the colleagues, connecting universities from Cornell University to Católica University to IE in Spain to other new schools to Zurich. All of these kind of things becomes part of educational process that KROOM can become the catalyst. So the teachers can teach and the learners can become the learners, and then they can disseminate knowledge. Or if you like a good time, we can start building a video wall like we have used to do and have done so. We can build fan walls, right? We can broadcast concerts. We can feature those concerts, and those concerts can be easily watched inside these rooms. So all of a sudden you stream this event, right? And the beauty of it is, like you see in this case, there is not, these people do not have a lot of equipment. So we have made everything to be managed with simple laptops, okay, with the projects that you cannot even dream beyond your imagination. So yes, Innovation Hub is a perfect way to bring knowledge, know-how, experience, and technology together and empower the next generation to choose their own field in different areas, whether they want to get into technology, sales, branding, content creation, building events, creating contests, building streaming challenges and events, being able to create new changes into e-commerce experience, building channels that can help the brands to broadcast their content. So Innovation Hub and discovering KROOM becomes the foundation that K-Media now can proceed and bring that to the marketplace. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Moradi, for a very insightful, detailed explanation on the PowerPoint document, which we are going to utilize with some of our government agencies like Malaysian Digital Economic Corporation, and assist all these Malaysian startups and our entrepreneurs and all those that are having a thirst for technology and innovation. And further to that, I believe that instead of writing about it, it will be better that if we start innovation from the point of giving the documents that was requested from us through a video, because it has always been WIPA corporations and NETSTAIRS policies as a video-first strategy. So we would like to implement that video-first strategy by starting here, beginning with the Innovation Hub. So we have started the innovation by innovating the presentation. So instead of providing a normal traditional briefing in writing, we have hereby giving our clients and our partners and collaboration partners a video whereby they can utilize this video as a replacement to the normal, conventional and traditional way of writing. So thank you very much for your time and for spending it with us and explaining. We really would like to thank you on behalf of K-Media Marketing and the K Media group of companies and all Malaysians. We thank you again, sir, for your time. Thank you very much.